Welcome back, guys. Pixel21 here, and this is a new episode of our Milan Let's Play, where the goal is to conquer Italy, form Italy, and get strong. That's the goal we have. So, yeah, I think today we're gonna be evaluating how the game has been, seeing stuff. So here we have Mantua, which is a fort on farmland, which isn't really too beneficial, and here Modena is a fort on the hills, and it does cover all of this. I think I am gonna go ahead and delete this Mantua fort because we do not really need it, because yeah, all the area has protection. We do need Genoa is good, Modena is good, Milan is good, this is good, this is good, because they all have pretty decent territories for forts, I would say, especially this one. This is a really good choke point for these two places. Our next goal is we're gonna try and take over this. Yeah, we're gonna completely conquer Savoy, and the truce has actually already ended. If you look around, our aggressive expansion is it is quite significant, yeah, but I mean, if we're at peace, we're not winning. You know what they say, if you're not expanding, you're losing, because everybody else around you is going to be expanding. Let's get the army maintenance up and go conquer Savoy real quick. From there, I'm thinking of whether I want to get okay, let's see. Provence has allies with Venice and for this is really good. This is really good. I've been looking at how I'm going to go about defeating. I was thinking about how I'm going to go breaking my alliance with Florence, and if I attack Savoy, if I vassalize Savoy, use reconquest against Provence, that will call in Venice, that will call in Venice and Florence, which will then break my alliance with Florence, and then from there we can just expand. So I really love that option. We already have claims on these two provinces, so let's just get right on with it. There's no need to waste any time at all. Yeah. Declare war, Regency Council. Yes, that's the problem. And it's gonna be for a while too. Okay, in that case, I think I'm gonna go ahead and influence actions, send a warning. Okay. Have I issued a warning with this guys? Okay, looks like we already broke our alliance. That's good. I didn't even know that. All right. So I think we are gonna function at higher manpower for now though. I've been doing some research in between the game, and I've been getting I think I've gotten a bit better at it. Yeah. So I was looking at stuff like army composition and all those things, and I have a better idea of how these things are supposed to go. So I'm just gonna go ahead and delete this. How much? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and delete it because we only want one stack for now. Maybe when we get bigger, then we'll do with the two stacks. So 15, 4, 5. That's much better looking. What is our army composition? 24 combat with. So 15 plus 4, and then yeah. Okay, this is good. So 24 in the front, 24 in the back. This looks very good. As I was saying before, I'm kind of going for the achievements of gaining 1000 development while you're also staying as a 1000 development, staying as a duchy. We're already at a pretty good distance, I'll say. I think I'm gonna eat into Tunis and stuff in order to get that, although they ally with the Ottomans, so that might be tough. Okay, so it looks like I'm actually seeing an independence war pretty soon, which would be really good for me, because then I can just go ahead and attack Naples like in me. Okay. Okay, that's a bit annoying, but hopefully it won't be too bad. Maybe if they can break that. So yeah, what's their okay? Liberty desire 20.8. Influence actions, support independence. They were saying no because loyal attitude. All right, that's fine. All right, dispute succession. Nobody that I really care about. We can make states. None of them right now. Although we are going to be eating the Tuscany later, so maybe I should look at that. So we have some text available. Are we saving up for anything? If this has got ideas, we have completed both of our ideas, so I think we can go ahead, take this one and take this one. Our next idea group. So we have influence, we have offensive. I'm thinking maybe administrative, because we're really reliant on mercenaries. So I think that will actually be a good idea. So I'm gonna go ahead and take those administrative ideas. That should also get us to our tech cost -5, which is going to be really good. Yeah, we don't need to focus dip because 1088. Yeah, I don't see any reason why we still need to focus our dip, so we're just going to go ahead and begin to focus on admin. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and focus on admin. Oh damn, that was a pretty bad move on my part. Okay, I guess that's still fine. It's not too big of a deal. Let me just check something really quickly. All right, we are recording. So yeah, economy. We're making a good amount of dosh. So maybe I might just want to go ahead and say, hey, Giovanni. Yeah, I think that's a good idea since we can afford it. All right. Let's look at our buildings. Anything we want to do. So trade 2.42 doesn't look too interesting. 23, 19. Yeah, none of these are looking too interesting right now. Local manpower modifier is interesting, but I think we don't need it right now. I am gonna get a fort down here eventually, but I want to push out some more before we do that. Yeah. All right. Let's continue on with this game. So we're waiting for Regency Council to expire. Declaration of Indulgence, that's nativity cost, tons of heretics, convector, axe machination, tons of heretics. We don't need any of those right now. Yeah. And we're way on track. We just need Firenze, Roman, and Ancona. And we can get Firenze and Ancona. Who owns Ancona? Okay, so we can get Firenze here, and we're just gonna try and weaken these guys as much as we can, and then we'll just tank the AE, because at this point I think we're strong enough to be tanking AE. We don't need to worry too much about that anymore. Mantua, Romania, and Nice have some unrest. Who's the highest? So Savoy, Venice, Papal with Romania. Can actually split this in half. Half of you should go to Romania, and half of you go to Nice, which is over here. So that should take care of our rebels. Really knock that down a little. So why is Mantua so high? Unrest because of autonomy decrease. Oh yeah, I remember that was a bad move on my part, but yeah, it's fine. It really benefited us, so it's not too big of a deal. Our manpower is still going up very slowly. Oh man, influenza spreads. Quarantine that province, please. Don't want that spreading anywhere else. So this should begin to tick down. So here's 723, and then here's 822. I think 1, 2 should be enough. Put that there. That should be enough to quell that revolt. Let's look at this. 18-1, 19 is gonna go up soon. Let's get up to function at our manpower limits. We have a new rival. So what's this? Boris Estate loses 20 loyalty, it loses 20 influence. Which no matter on these things, 10 influence, 15 loyalty, Genoa, and 63 ducats, 10 influence, and yeah. Well, we are swimming in money, but we're not swimming in manpower. So I think I'm gonna go for this one, and then we will see what our lovely friends, the burgers, have for us. Grant monopoly charters, and we can get a very good amount of dip support. Thank you very much, and yeah. Clergy, you can make a generous donation, and demand admin support not anytime soon. Raise additional levies, looks good. Call a diet, grant generalship. I think I'm gonna wait for the war to happen before we do that. Let's just save that for a while. Yeah. So this is a good in-between period. We'll take this up a little. Yeah. I actually want to get Baden. I wanna vassalize Baden. So I'm actually gonna go ahead covert action. They might be too big to vassalize though. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 provinces. They are staying Catholic though, it seems. Who are their allies? Hesse, Ulm, and Nuremberg. And I think I'm gonna focus on Italy for now before I move into this other places. So who wants Condottieri, Cologne, Saxe-Lauenburg, and Lubeck? None of those really interest us right now, I would say. Okay. How long does the Regency last for still? It's age 13, so still a while. Negative 0.78, so that's because of that. And next subjects, which expires in 1530. Probably get a clover on this guy so we can get some of that sweet reduced corn cost. Alright, things are actually going a bit slowly right now, so I think I am gonna phase out for a while and bring you guys back in later. Yeah. Alright, welcome back guys. We just took some we just initiated the war with Savoy, and this is our goals for the war with Savoy. We're gonna piece them out, but we're gonna be taking them as a vassal, which is gonna piss off a couple people, I guess, which is not too big of a deal. And we'll be taking all of your money. Actually, we don't really need that money, and inflation has been becoming a bit of a problem. Hmm. Yeah, we don't really need that money. All we need is them as a vassal. Yeah. Although we do need a longer truce so that we can have more time to increase relationships with them. Then in that case, we're gonna say give up claims on my land. We definitely want their claims on province. Um, yeah, give up claims on my land. Yeah, that's gonna be fine, and that's gonna give us 10.5 prestige, and they're gonna give us a good amount of truce timer. So yeah, that's what we're gonna be going for in this war. And the reason why we're doing that is so we can get that reconquest Casus Belli against Venice, against Provence, and then in doing that, what we'll call Venice in, we'll call Florence in. We'll crush two of them together, and from there we'll have a way to bypass our truce that we actually had with Florence at this time. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to get from this war. It's gonna be a hard fought war against Florence. Probably gonna have to call in Hungary, but that should be once we call in Hungary, it should be like done and dusted. So yeah, that's what is going on right now. So we're just gonna finish this off. I think I'm gonna start the next war in this episode, but oh darn it, this is why I didn't want those guys there. Okay, get this and move over there. Yep, that should be fine. Command occupation over here. Okay, combine the men and move off that province. So with that, this should be going down fairly quickly. Maybe want to try and evolve for a siege general, but there's really no need for that. So yeah, just gonna wait for this to finish up. In the meantime, we're gonna gauge what we're up against. So we're gonna be against Florence. Florence has 17,000 men, and then we're also gonna be against the Papal State, who has Papal State has been really weakened. So they only have 5,000 men, so there should be no issue at all. From Papal State, I'm thinking yeah, I might just vassalize them. Although that's gonna give me that really long negative modifier for a long time, so maybe I'm gonna go and improve relations with them right off the bat. But yeah, I think I am gonna vassalize Papal States so that in the future I can use them to reconquest against Florence. But that -2 dip rep is gonna hurt me for a while. But thankfully we have that diplomatic influence, which increases that, which means that we won't have too much of a penalty, and this expires very soon, so it shouldn't be too big of a deal. Let me actually check exactly what the modifier is. Occupation of Rome, which is Roma owned by Milan or subject. So that's yeah, -1 dip rep and -10 to yearly influence. Subjugation of the papacy, which is the overall. Okay, yeah, so we're going to get a -2 dip rep, which is going to completely remove our diplomatic influence, Casus Belli. But this shouldn't be too big of a problem. Maybe we'll just hire what's it called? We'll just hire a dip rep guy. So yeah, that shouldn't be too big of a problem. So okay, this is not a problem either. Crusade target, excommunication, Catholic Empire, which is League War. Okay. We don't really have that much people points anyway, so I'm not really too hurt about the fact that we're gonna be getting that quite significant boon. Let's actually check if we have one already. Instruct him to go forward. To get that prestige, please. We don't have any need for people influence right now. So moral of navies, improve relations. Let's actually kick those guys in case we can get a proper guy. So that's what we're gonna be going forward with, the idea of getting a dip rep guy in our stead. How is this spreading? Ooh, we have a fairly strong Protestants off here. Ooh, I think Baden might actually flip. Yeah, Baden just flipped. If I had that, I'll have used the Conquest Casus Belli against them. How far away is that? I hope they don't try and start like converting our lands, because yeah, they're gonna be quite close. 21.15. Ooh, sweet Chiangalazo. I think the fact that I don't have some DLC is really hurting me, but it's fine. I'll get it eventually, so it's not too big of a problem. Our manpower is, we need 288 men, so that should be fine. Maybe we can get some of that to take up by the time we go to war against Provence. And I think I'm going to go to war immediately just so we can get this wrapped up, get this going and done. I want to have Florence, and yeah, so once I have Florence and Roma, that will be all that I need to form Italy. So maybe by the next 3 episodes at the max, we would have formed Italy. Actually, no, I think I'm actually need to control it directly. Yeah, I need to directly own Roma, so that might take a while longer, but that's fine. Once we incorporate the papal state, there should be no big deal. Hmm. This shouldn't take too long, hopefully. Yeah, we're gonna be taking off some of that manpower. Then we can just get our men in position to take out Florence, and we are gonna need to roll a new general because right now we're lacking some of our generals. This is a 9-4. Yeah, we're gonna wanna take this guys, move them over to this stack, and then from there we bring them in as reinforcements after the war, after the battle has begun, because we have 10 for 14,000. Should be more than enough to take care of those guys. We have several boons to our thing. Actually, no, I think we're gonna go to what is our effective thing. Effectively, we're focusing functioning at 25 combat width. So 25 combat width, that means we're gonna want 23, 25 combat width. We're gonna have flanking of 2, 1, 2, so 4 minus 5. We're gonna want 21 infantry. Right now, how many infantry do we have? We have 15 infantry. We're gonna get that. We're gonna up to 24. If that's the case, we're gonna say I think we can do for now. So 24 infantry in mind. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Yes, that should be more than enough. In the meantime, so Florence, which one has high development? Arezzo, Umbino, Ancona, Urbino. I think I'm gonna get Pisa because that has fairly high development, so that would be the best idea to get over there. This is taking a really long time to get rid of. Alright, move over here. I want to get this sorted out so that we can have a pretty decisive first battle against Florence. So, because if we can weaken them significantly, then we'll have no further problems. So we're gonna want 21 here on all of our things. Damn, that's taking long. I think we're gonna take our money. We're gonna take money from them just because we might need that money since we're taking so many mercs. Gosh darn, I hate this. Hopefully this is the magical tick. Come on, province. How can you do that? So who's helping them? Did Florence come in with them? Yeah, it looks like Florence did get called in. If that's the case, we're gonna have to be much smarter about this then. Oh darn, you're getting more men. Shouldn't be too big of a deal. Come on. Venice wants my access. No, thank you. Nope. Finally, that is done. So Firenze is actually healed, so that's going to be annoying. But since we have a great numerical advantage, actually, I'm not too worried about taking that. And we still have offensive abilities, so that is also definitely fine. All right. I think I'm gonna end the episode here, and I'll bring you back, guys, back in next time when the next war is beginning. Thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Next war, we're gonna have a fairly big war against Florence, Venice, and Provence. Thank you very much. Goodbye.